We are live, I think. Let me check the YouTube side. Nothing yet. Nothing showing up. And we are good. So I had to mute. Oh, there you go. All right. We are set. Let me see who is here. And then we'll get into mostly Burlington talk today since it is open for most people, not all. Ross still a little iffy. Nike definitely not open. I think only like a couple of stores, maybe like 2 or 3 in the whole US. So Texas Pete, what's up? Mercurial Venom, Sal, Victor, Jay's Closet, Mr. Eric, Christian, Victor S. Sorry I missed yesterday. Crispy Cut, appreciate that. Jay's Closet, Ecom Lifestyle, which is going to be featured here when we show the photos for Burlington. Resolution, what's up? Smooth Selling, Building Bricks, and we'll wait for more people to come in.
Yeah, it looks like all the serious resellers are here.
So we're going to say on North Star Hustle, which is also here in the Burlington thing we're going to talk about. So the thing is, Mr. Bray, what's up? I think this probably will be our last Monday show.
Right.
Oh,
For
the
a
thing
while.
is, for a while, until they hit us with that second lockdown.
Second wave.
And the reason is because stores right now are wild, at least the ones that are open. So I'm going to talk to you about what I've been noticing, what B has been noticing, 2 totally different areas, but some things that you can probably implement or strategies when you're going into your store because, lines are long, even to get in, things like that, trying to prepare. You got that haircut? Yes, I did. Got that haircut a little bit. Got the sides nice on top. Today representing Pippin.
No.
I don't know if we can see it. Yeah, today we're a little Pippin. Let me see. Texas P. Let's see. Mr. Bray. Nothing open in LA. Victor. I know. Cali. It's tough right now. Red Drum. What's up? RB Sneakers. Is your Marshalls open? It is. Marshalls is dwindling. I went today and they're looking a little empty. So hopefully that means some restock stuff soon. Let me see. Hawaii Rams fan. And to Ali, what's up? Did you cop a Flint yesterday? No, but I do have a bulk coming in. So I'll wait for that. Let's see. Anyone get the Royal Tail restock on Snipes?
Oh, man, that's trash. Snipes trash.
I haven't even gotten my first pair from Snipes.
Oh, you did get, did you get any confirmation at all?
I got the confirmation, just haven't gotten the shipping confirmation yet.
Well, the crazy part is I haven't gotten my Nike pair from that from the actual drop.
So yeah, I don't know how long it's gonna wait. We'll see. Mercurial Venom waiting 3 hours on Snipes. See, $2. Appreciate that. Jeremy. Faith Lopez, what's up? What's up? From $2. Jeremy. Let's see. I caught the Rams jerseys dirt cheap at Lids because new styles came out. Very nice. I think Goff would be probably your best bet. Of course, current players. Donald. My Nike pair arrived today. Victor S. Let me see. Kook Hicks. Yeah, bulk order the Flints. We'll wait till those come in. I'll keep you guys posted. Drove 3 hours to nearest open Burlington yesterday. Wild in there, flipping vintage. I bet. Waiting on so many Nike orders, Red Drums. So they'll be here when the quarantine is over. Let's see. Orange Boy, what's up? OG Kicks. And waiting from the Lucas from Nike still.
Wow.
Damn.
That's a long time.
Yeah, Sneaker Finds 12 waiting on the Lucas. So, man, Nike, I need to get with it. Not only just with the online orders, but with opening their stores. Panda Rose, what's up? All right, let me get this thing. The first thing I want to talk about before we bring in everybody's tags from their Burlington finds. The thing I want to talk about with the finds are just like things that I've noticed that we can see in the photos, things that people have picked up, and kind of like, the prices, what they're kind of going for, things you can expect. Also, when your Burlington does open, so you can kind of look forward to those type of things. Let me see. Diaper Fanatic, what's up? Just came in. Let's see. Did the DMP sell out when I went? No, they had quite a bit, but that was already like 3 weeks ago. So, but let me know, Little Sky, if you do need DMP. I do have those, but Not too proud of them because they're not selling that well. Maybe a long hold. All right, so
Christmas 2022.
3 years, 2 3 years. Why are people buying Savage Forces? Laugh out loud, Mr. Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Burlington, I guess because some things are so cheap. DMP still there at Shoe Palace, DFW. And some Nikes opening on Wednesday, Dallas area, North Star Hustle. Nice. We've gone to all the Nikes in Dallas.
Yeah.
Which one did we like? The one by Buc-ee's, because we get to go to Buc-ee's and we get to go to Nike. Yeah, that's our favorite one. But now I don't know when we get to go out of town because of the quarantine stuff, even though we did have some out hustled plans this year. All right, so first thing I want to talk about is strategy going into the line. So when I showed up an hour ahead of time, that was perfect. I was like fourth in line. Today, I was like, I got to go to the post office, got to go to UPS. But I figured since the sale already happened throughout the whole weekend, I was like, today, I doubt it they'll restock. They'll probably have some leftovers, leave me with some scraps if I do show up. So I went to the one nearest by my house. It opened at 9. I got there at 9:15. Line, I was probably, if I did want to wait, I was probably like 15th, 16th. And then I was like, man, and they're already at capacity. They're already at the 300 plus in there.
That's crazy.
I know, wild. And of course, nobody in line. There's no resellers. All are just buyers looking to socially shop, hang around, and buy random stuff. So then that was funny. So I was like, should I stay? I was waiting around. And then I saw one of my competition. He came out. And he's like, nah, nothing left in there. Everything that was, from the weekend.
Pretty much like no restock, right?
Yeah, no restock. He said it was the same stuff. Anything else that has already been picked through from Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So the thing is, the reason why also having probably our last live show today on the Monday show is now I'm going to be out there probably sourcing way longer. And I have to figure out where I'm going to go now. I mean, totally different plans, mostly because people are not working yet.
Different routes.
Yeah, so now I got to really plan that out. Which stores to hit first. I think once people start going back to work, obviously we'll see way less people out there.
Yeah, July or August.
August, then the fall, September, October. Oh, man. Let's see. All I need is Nike to open. Then I'll consider leaving my job, Mr. Eric. Let me see. Or are we? Did the comp tell you that with 6 bags in hand? Who kicks Ross Wednesday? So anything you noticed from your stores, Burlington?
So today definitely me and my wife split up again. She went to another store. I went to another store. We were both number 1 in line. We got out of our car 8 minutes before open. So it was kind of like drizzling today. So it kind of like worked in our favor. So nobody really lined up. So pretty much she said as soon as she got out, everybody got out. But there was no resellers that she could, identify. I was the only one in line there on my Burlington. And then I got in. I went straight to the shoes, grab a cart. I noticed like a restock cart with 2 boxes that were empty. And then of course, right, they were on the furthest aisle, which was the size 15 to 20. So that last 2 racks were like lined up straight. Everything was I felt like somebody was working there and stopped. So I didn't bother waiting. I was peeking in the back, trying to see if they're bringing out more carts. All I could see there was like piles of clothes. So, and then the other workers was restocking clothes. All like they had different racks. So I figured it would be a while before they would pull out any shoes. So we went to 2 other different Burlingtons. There was no line. On the last Burlington around maybe 11 a.m. in the morning, there was probably like 5 to 10 people in line, but they had like 3 registers open, so that went through real quick. So we hauled about 10 pairs of shoes, and then grab about 10 pairs of 10 different items for clothing. So they were all Nike. So it was a decent day. But but I had to stop myself from trying to buy size 15 Kyrie's and some other. They had Flyknit trainers size 15. Like I had to stop myself from picking those up.
So 10 pairs today. I didn't get anything today. You will see the Burlington video today when I went on Friday. So I got those edits done. I'll upload that one later on today. And then how many pairs you got probably on Friday or Saturday?
Friday we got 85 pairs on Friday. Saturday we did get about 25 more. So that was pretty decent. Uh, so overall, we probably got like about 130 items total. Um, we did get a lot of golf shoes, which was pretty good. Which is what I was saying, like I'd go all in on any golf shoes. We
Yeah.
did sell five different golf shoes already. I got the React golf shoes. I sold two of those that were like $89. I sold three different. Uh, I sold three Tiger Woods for 69 plus shipping. So almost paid for a few hauls there.
Well, those were down to what, $10 with the half off? Or
Yeah. So ours was like 24. So they were twelve
oh,
fifty.
they're at 12.50.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Mr. Eric asked, were they all Nike?
Uh, I would say most of them are Nike. The only non-Nike I picked up were the Adidas Boost, so Energy Boost, whatever kinds of flavor, because they were on sale for the most expensive boost I picked up was $39.99, which was the Energy Boost, and the rest were like on clearance. The women's boosts were on clearance for 15.99 and 19.99, extra 50. So those were just two buys. But besides that, it was all like just straight. I was just looking for good quality Nikes.
No, okay. You're kind of going blurry a little bit and you kind of cut off. You're slowly like kind of coming back. Just want to make sure you're good
Yeah.
before we start all the other stuff. Mr. Mormo, your Burlington had half off, so his did, mine did. The thing is, it's half off on clothing and shoes, men and women, but I think like purses, makeup, toddler stuff, or baby stuff, I think is 25, and like towels, furniture,
Yeah.
things
They
like
were
that
like,
is still
yeah,
25.
clothing and shoes were 50. The rest was extra 25. Even the perfumes and stuff.
Yeah, so not everything 50, but most things, at least clothing, activewear, and shoes and things like that. So, Shane, what's up? And let me go back on here. What kind of capital did you need for the 85 pairs from Chris?
So that one day, me and my wife spent 1,200.
Okay. 1,200 for that one day, and then of course you trickled
Yeah,
on some
yeah,
more stuff later on.
yeah. The rest stuff was like just like I would say total we spent about 1,800.
No. Okay. Let me go in here, add this to the. So these are some of the finds, and people have tagged us on for the last couple of days on IG, on the Hustler Hacks page. So the first one, deal finds, and what can I say? Air Max Plus on top with the 50%. So this one at $70. So that one marked down to 35. Looks like a boys 5.5. This one might be a women's 6.5. I can't really see. Or maybe that one's men's too. So about 30 and $35 each for these. Did you find any of these out there?
No, I mean I only found one Air Max that was like expensive Air Max.
Oh, okay. Here's the thing though. Before we get into the other ones, I didn't see any New Balance at all at my Burlington, which I was kind of surprised. I thought I was going to see more New Balance. Imagine that. What would the discount even be like?
Well, because they were like 34, 39.
Yeah, it'd be
So
down to
yeah,
like what, 18?
that would have been really good. I mean, because I really think the New Balance only came out certain wave in a way. Like I did find a bunch of New Balance during openings, but the
Mm.
rest is like they're so far out in between. So that was kind of odd. Like both of our on out. I mean, Burlington didn't get them, but there were a lot of few people that found them, but none of them were really high end though.
Oh, okay. Ecom Lifestyle, same thing. No New Balance.
Yeah,
But
no,
he bought all the Nikes in that one
yeah,
store.
some didn't even find them in his 500 pairs.
All right, next one. Casey the Cleats guy. So I don't know. I can't really see everything else that is here. I do see like the Alpha Dunk on here. I'm pretty sure this one is what? Oh man, $70. So I guess marked down to 35. This
Yeah,
is one that's at the outlets.
I found those for like 69. The cheapest was 59. They were like hard to. I didn't even pick them up.
Have you seen these at the outlets though, or different colors, or no?
Not yet. Not yet. I've seen them in other locations from people posting them, but not in my outlets yet.
Oh, okay. I think at my outlet we had the black and blue one, and we also had like a black and pink one. I
Mhm.
think.
Right.
Coach Evans out here dominated 7 Ross on Thursday, 5 Burlington on Friday, 120 total pair, plus like 100. What University of Tulsa hoodies, jackets, pullovers, $1 each.
Wow.
Yeah, so I
Where
got
are
a lot
you,
of listing.
Coach Evans? What state are you on?
All right, let's see what he says. Price Assassins. So we did see some different people on IG also post the Jordan One Low cleats. I did not see those in my area.
Yeah, Price
Did you?
Assassin is now my newfound friend.
Oh,
He's
so
out
you did see
in Lake
him.
City.
Oh, okay. And did you buy any of these, or did you see? I know you saw them, but I don't know if you.
Yeah, we were in the same store when he found all of this, and we kind of got into a conversation. He's a car guy too. While my wife was out shopping, we were just talking to, and I told him just to double check everything. And while we were talking, I was just grabbing these cleats and I was just giving it to him too. We kind of like splitting up the finds when we were at the Burlington. So they were pretty cool. He did find a black and white low ones too.
Oh, okay. Here's the thing. So in the chat, some people are saying that they're not open yet. If you're not open yet, I do think that seeing some of the photos on here, we're going to talk about some of the finds. You get some sort of an idea, and also if you can remember what some Burlingtons even had. I don't know if you take photos or not. Some people do, some people don't. But at least you can kind of keep track and see like what would you pick up when they do open. The thing is, we don't know also, of course, what area you're in when you'll open,
Mhm.
but you can keep notice of that. I think North Star Hustle. This one was huge. Dunk lows, and someone else also found some dunk lows, but huge money on these, and also
I
down
think
to
that's
$20.
the biggest. I guess that's the biggest or like the hypest thing that anyone found that's posted on in IG.
Yeah, this is wild. My size too, size 11, $20. Looks like also got some Air Force One high. I
Mm-hmm.
did notice plenty of Air Force One
Yeah, the boot.
highs, the camo ones, the there's different colors too, but we've seen them for how many months
Yeah,
already?
yeah. They
How
were.
much would those go down to?
I didn't see them in my store, so that was
Oh,
interesting.
okay. Interesting. So you didn't see any of those.
Yeah, not the ones that had like that rope and everything. The
Uh,
Air Force. I didn't find them. So
okay.
that I think there were 49 if I'm not mistaken. 49.59.
Yeah, I'll possibly 49 or
Yeah.
59. All right. Next one. Oh, same thing. Price Assassins.
Mhm.
I know you picked up Bulls hats.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of the cleats are out there. These were the pros, right?
Yes, the pro. Well, some were academies. They had them
Mhm.
academy. I'm not sure what he picked up, but I did pick up about 4 pairs of those uh, boots. Those Nike, SF
Mm.
boots.
Yeah, these are sweet. How much were these again? Like
I believe there were 59, if I'm not mistaken.
so
49 or
$30.
yeah, yeah,
Jordan zip up. I don't know the price on that one, but
yeah.
of course
Those were
everything.
29,
Oh,
29. Some were 39. I did find them. I just didn't want to deal with clothing for now. Uh, those were there were probably 3 or 4 in every stores in our area. So I just didn't pick up any clothing during this season.
okay. Kukix asked, do you just do sneakers and clothes or other stuff too?
Mostly shoes. and I do a lot of more of expensive, high retail jackets. So that's why I just stay just to keep my uh, average profit per item higher.
Next one, Ronnie resells. So Ronnie got some of the cleats. Oh, we got golf. We got Tiger Woods.
That's probably one of the
Um,
high-end cleats we found. If that's the Vapor Elite,
yeah, might have been. It's 25.
yeah,
So
that's
let
the
me try to see
Elite.
the tongue if I can see, but I think it is.
Yeah.
Um, the Hirachis, which I did find some of these. They sell decently too. I think they were down to they were 50, so they'd be $25.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like he just picked up all Nike. I think
Yeah,
in this
and
one.
like those, I did pick up a few, about 4 or 5 pairs of those M2K, what they were the black colorway, and
Okay.
that Air Max that you found. I think that's the Golf Air Max ones too. So
Oh
those,
yeah, yeah, you could see.
yeah, those should fetch some good money.
Yeah, that one's a great find right there. And of course, the Tiger Woods, which I didn't see any Tiger Woods in
Yeah,
mine.
well, crazy part is I think I have about 25 pairs of Tiger Woods, the white one. So, so that was really odd, and most of them were found at one store.
Loaded on one.
Yeah.
Next one, North Star Hustle again. So this one we saw up tempos. There are those dunks right there. We got the Cortez in pink. There's that a Vapor Tennis.
The Vapor. What were they?
I picked that one up way before, maybe like a
Yeah,
couple of months
this is what
ago.
Knit, right?
Yeah, so that one I don't have,
Yeah,
but
knit. Yeah, Vapor knit. Yeah.
to get that one at half, that's a great deal right there. There's the two Air Force Ones, the camo.
Mm-hmm.
We got the Golf blue and white,
Mm-hmm.
and we got the free. I didn't pick up any of these, but I did see them out there.
There were a bunch in my area. I didn't pick them up because they are on sale at my outlets, and I didn't.
So complete with box and everything.
Yeah, I didn't even touch them too with all colorways, so I didn't touch those. He did get those ISPA, which we
Oh
believe
yeah,
are small sizes too, right? From what
yeah.
people.
These I did see them in the kids, I believe, but I don't know if they were like men's and they just put them in the kids, kind of like the legacies, or they were kids. I don't know. Let me see. Next one, man. Look, kicks for flips. Like this one, I gotta zoom in on here. Let me see. This one was wild.
Yeah,
So let's start from the beginning. Now, the first thing, so many tailwinds. Now, in the chat, smash or pass on the tailwinds. This is all personal preference.
right.
We still had tailwinds. I just know that at my outlets we have them complete with box, and they were down. Some of them were down to like 39 extra 20. They're probably going to go down even lower. I think this is going to be long term hold. And what was the price on them though?
49. So it was $25.
Okay, so 25
Yeah,
each. This is
I
definitely like 20 pairs right here.
yeah, it was weird because I only found two tailwinds out of all the Burlingtons I've went to in my area. So I did pick two. Uh,
That's wild.
yeah,
So the chat is a little mixed, pass, and pass. Let me see. The show is painful. Man, all stores are locked down. Wow, I passed on so many. Only picked up two pair of Texas Pete. Talking about the tailwinds. Ecom lifestyle smash on the tailwinds for that price. This is his full inventory. No way, that's all.
no,
Flip the
this is a
script.
haul.
Yeah, this is. Have you sold any of the Jordan 11 cleats? Oh, 13 cleats. No. But we're gonna get to that. So the tailwinds, I know Ecom Lifestyle definitely picked up quite a bit of those. Like I said, I don't know. We don't know in general. I'm not saying that they're not going to sell or they are going to sell. I just think that there are quite a bit of them out there. The key is, can you move them, or maybe they will move before other stores open.
Right.
Now that could definitely happen, and making your money on those. Here we have golf. I mean, any golf, you got to
Yeah.
pick those up. So the Gold Air Money, I didn't pick any of those up, which I've seen so many of them. The Shocks Gravity, Air Max 2 Light, the 720s, South Beach. You said you didn't see too many of them out there?
I didn't see any to this time around.
Oh, okay. I think maybe one or two. We had one at one of the stores and they were beat. I don't know what happened. Maybe it just kept on trying them on. They've been there for so many months or something. The Air Max, the Dunks, all of this. I mean, got to pick all of that stuff up. And let me keep going down. There's the Air Max Plus we saw earlier. There's a Vapor Tennis. It looks like 2 pairs right there.
Mhm.
I did pick up a Vapor Tennis, but in blue.
I got those colorways. I think I got three of those.
Oh, you got 3 of this colorway. Let me see the 270, which that one I did not see in my area.
Right.
There's some of the other Adidas in here.
He got those track cleats too. I did see a lot of them, but mostly
All
were
these.
smaller sizes and women's. So
Oh, okay. These are here in white.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Keep going. So yeah, the Jordan 13 cleats, which is insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs. They're already at $20. You're getting them at 10 now.
Right.
Which is like, man, giving them away. Keep going down. What about any of like the sandals, things like that? Flip
I
flop.
did actually. I actually, because like this post actually made me look at my area, and it was weird because I didn't see Nike on my area. The sandals. I did see Crocs. The thong flip flops. I did see Sanuk or Sanuk. I don't know how you say it.
Oh yeah, Sanukia.
Yeah, and the Quicksilver rubber flip flops. I did buy one for myself, uh, but I didn't buy Nike. And I think that's a pretty good flip for 50 off. I don't know. I think I think Nike. Burlington was selling this for $15, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so that'd be like 7 or 750.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
this would be an easier flip. Compared to buying a T-shirt or something like that.
No, okay. The ISPA, which someone said, let's see, ISPA will be at the outlets on clearance. I think they already are.
Yeah,
Uh,
they've been on clearance. It's been like four. I mean, I know it was Q4 time when I saw those ISPA. The orange ones and the black ones were in one of my outlets, and I didn't even touch them.
See, flip the script. My outlets are flooded with the slides for $10, but I'm like 10 miles from the Nike HQ. Mine has a bunch of slides too, and they were extra 30. Some were 14, extra 30.
Which ones?
Some of the slides, I forgot what the design was, but a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of them
yeah.
were just
Oh,
very
this was
simple.
always standard. They're always with the Nike.
Yeah, so kind of like Ecom Lifestyle said, not big money, but they do move.
Yeah.
Let me go back up and see. Dapper Fanatic, they're still closed here. Here's my question, which I asked this to B and his wife when they first jumped on and showed me what they picked up. For everybody that did go to Burlington this weekend, at one point, did you forget there was a virus? That's my question for the chat. For those that did go sourcing and you went to multiple stores, maybe even one store.
Well, I think the thing is really the mask is really what's kind of like reminding you of it, and like the weird table they put in front of you and the plexiglass was the weird thing, right? But besides that, it was Black Friday on a pandemic. That's what it was.
And that's why we saw a lot of of course, like Twitter comments that are like, "How dare Burlington do this right now during pandemic? How
Right.
dare they?"
That's so hard, right? Like, I think it's a really good move. If you're looking at it, I think it's a very smart move to jump back your store up, and for I would say PR. Public. Your press, everything's like good discounts, discounts, discounts. We've never seen Burlington do that. The only time I've seen Burlington do that is when they're shutting down a store. And, Burlington is hardly shutting down in the store. I've been to two. That everything was just 50 off, and I was at one in Illinois, and I got so much good stuff because I think I was the first one there, but this is the first time any discount retailer made a sale like this much. I know they do have an extra 30 for employees, so that's the most that we've seen. So I think this one really like brought everybody out, whole family out, whole family.
Let's see. Flip the script. I never own a mask. Laugh out loud. Let's see. OG kicks. I never kept my mask. Flip the script. How could you forget when you got people walking theirs even with masks? It's absurd. Ecom lifestyle, no wearing N95 mask doesn't let you forget. So he's wearing the big time, the top dog. Glenn is the goat. $2. Menace. Thank you for that. Menace 2874. Smooth sailing. Yes, I forgot there is a virus, and I'm glad I did. No stupid mask. Kicks. I don't have a choice. Or they don't have a choice. They got warehouses full of stock. Supply way too high. And here's the thing, the reason why I ask about forgetting about the virus or things like that is because I know, number one, like your wife said, she got a headache from wearing the mask. My wife got a headache from wearing the mask. I know, because you're not used to it at
Yeah, like
all.
your oxygen level is definitely lower. This is one thing that I haven't shared, but during all of this, right? Like we were so pumped, everything like that. Like I was having a hard time going to bed the night before. Got there super early, and all I could do was just like, as soon as I walk in, it was just a adrenaline rush. Like I felt like it's a store opening again, right? Like, so I was like huffing and puffing. I could feel my heart rate going up, just like excited. And then I had to tell my wife, like, babe, we gotta start, taking deep breaths to make us relax, because man, like we've never seen a cart full again until what was that, right? So like it's been so long, and then this was the time, like it gave me so much memories of like my giant hauls, that this day was all cartfuls, and this was like the time that you were like putting stuff back that weren't worth it for us. So it was like we could have easily gotten 4 or 5, right, if we really wanted to. But I was just like, I was just being very picky, and I was telling myself, deep breath. And then the longer you wear the mask, the hotter it gets, and the moister your face gets. Man, it was a struggle. And that headache, man, like headache like no other.
Mr. Eric says weak. He says, I wear N95s all day for 12 hours.
Exactly. And I don't.
Yeah, and I don't. That's why I'm struggling this first date.
Right.
Let me see. Let me see. Trade those lungs. So it cuts off your oxygen by 30%, according to many doctors, suppressing your immune system. Mr. Eric says it does not. That's why we always get these mixed studies, right? That's why people are always like, should I wear the mask? Should I not wear it? That's why we get these multiple things.
Yeah, I mean, wearing masks should train your lungs. That's why people have, like when they're training, they restrict their oxygen level, so their lungs get stronger. Yeah, but we're just not used to it. And I agree on Resolution Hustler, like, yeah, hide your identity from your competition right there.
Mr. Eric, imagine running a code. Oh man! All right, so let's go to Ron 23 cells, and looks like he got a mix. He says he wasn't able to go, but his mom went. So I got a bunch. Let's see. There's what is that one called? Air Money. We got some of the golf, Tailwind. Let me see what is in here. Some of the Adidas, and then more of the cleats. We got the free 5.0s. And with everything half off, I think you said a lot of like the Pure Boost, things like that. So those are in here. Next one. Whoa. What's going on here? Okay, there you go. Ecom Lifestyle Domination, 180 pairs or so. Now, I know you found the Grant Hills as well. And for half off, I think that's a steal.
I think I got 20 pairs.
Yeah. Yeah, so the Grant Hills, I didn't see any of those. I did not see any Kyries, and you found Kyries.
One.
Oh, found one. I thought you found more. Some of the Tiger Woods, I did not see any of those. I mean, it's interesting, though, some of the things that you may or may not have found in different areas. The cleats, which I know you did find. Mm-hmm. Some of these, you picked up some or you didn't?
Yeah, I did pick up about, let me see, about 8 pairs of the pros.
Oh, okay.
So they were $19.99, so $10.
We got the Trout. We got some of the Boost in here as well. We got the Boots. The Boots, I mean, that's all day. Mm-hmm. You just pick up all of those.
Yeah, because you really are not finding like 10 pairs per store. There's only like 3 or 5 per store.
Yeah. Let me see in here. What does it say? Used to call me Iron Lungs back in high school, Texas Pete. Kyrie. See chart going up. Grant Hills. Kicks. Wow. We'll go to the next one. Ecom Lifestyle. I think it's the same. Hold on. There we go.
Ecom said he found some Lucky Charms.
Oh, 6 of those are the white and black. One Bigfoot, Kyrie Lucky Charms. There we go. Nice. I did not see. Well, like I said, I didn't see any Kyrie out there. Let me see. What up, El Gronk? Took the day off. Called Shoe Palace. Had 1 pair of fire reds. Got my size and the DMPs. Great weekend. Shout out to those stimulus checks. There we go, El Gronk.
Al Gronk out there spending money.
Yes, sir. Happy Camper, Florida hasn't opened yet. Landon, who got lucky on the drop yesterday for the Flints in the chat, let us know.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was actually hitting up my dinner, and they dropped it about like 5 minutes before. I was just like closing all my apps, and then I saw it, and then I clicked on it. It didn't direct me to my apps. It was just like a browser, and then I was able to check out on that one. So I got a size 9 for hold/sell, but besides that, I think they're GR. So you guys will get your chance when it comes out next week.
Yeah, the 30th.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got like 12 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be mega GR, and then we'll see how many restocks come after that. So if you get yours anytime soon, then yeah, definitely.
Like it seems like that's the trend.
Yeah,
Drop 500 pairs and restock 500 pairs 10 times.
Oh man, this one we have the 270s, which I said I didn't see any of those out there. The Kyries, we got the Tailwinds. Any Hyper Dunks, I would definitely pick up. I didn't see.
Yeah, but looks like at least size 17.
Oh, okay, I didn't see any like human size Hyper Dunks.
Yeah,
I would definitely pick those up.
Glenn.
And let me go back on here. Arizona finds with.
Oh.
Hey, New Balance. I didn't see any New Balance. We got the Golf, we got the Cortez, and the LeBron Soldiers, 3 pairs of those. We did have these at the outlets maybe 6 months ago.
I got those. I got 3 of them, the LeBrons as well.
Oh yeah, I would definitely pick these up.
Well, the New Balance is kind of like a premium, I guess. It's a 996, but it's a size 5.5.
Oh yeah, it's a real tiny size. What's the price on the LeBrons that you picked them up?
59.
They were 59, so they're down to 30 then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was like the most expensive shoe pretty much I bought.
Okay. And next one, Tampa finds. Oh man, look at that. The leopard pack on.
Was that recently though?
Was it? Or was it was it an old find?
I don't know. We'll see. I don't see what he said.
I think it was first day back and then $30, and then it says in here 60. So I think it is a recent find.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that's wild.
Crazy.
So this find alone pretty much just makes this cart.
Yeah, there's like another Air Max 1 down there.
Yeah, this is wild.
And then the Gyokosu or something like that. That one's there. So yeah, those 3 kicks right there are worth some of people's carts.
Yeah. Oh man, this one. Let's see. I'm trying to see what else he got in here, but I couldn't see. But you can definitely check that one out. Tampa finds. Going to go through his finds on here, but definitely killed it on that one. Next one. Oh, my boy Texas Pete, who's here.
Nice.
Let me go on here and see. You could zoom in. So yeah, definitely some of the boost in here. He said the 2 pairs of the Tailwinds, boots, easy, whatever ones he also. This one I also found. I forgot what shoe this one was called. This running one.
Are they? Yeah. Are they Zoom? They're Zoom something, right? They're not Zoom Flies, but they're like close to Zoom Flies.
I forgot on that one. Definitely got some SBs in here as well. There's the free 5.0s. There's like a mini New Balance in here. Let's see that one. Oh, there's the sandals with the little weed powder.
Oh.
Yeah, I got that one on there.
A lot of people actually found those Janoskis.
Oh yeah, they're also in there.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me go back in here. Oh, Hustle and Muscle, what's up? And Critical Boss, what's up? Both of them in here. Oh, $25 from Vern. Oh, Vern, baller out there.
There we go.
Great work on the content. Hit that like, show some love. Appreciate that, Vern. Killing it right now. FBA. So thanks for that, Vern. And that's that will go to the Korean barbecue donation when
All right,
Me and Hustlebee and Vern and Haruna go out there to eat.
San Diego.
Yeah, that'll be the San Diego money right there.
So it's a vapor.
Ron 23 cells. What's that?
So that was a Vapor Street.
Oh, Vapor Street. That's right. That's
Oh
right.
man, those black React golfs.
Whoa. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, the golf. There's more of the 5.0s right there in the free.
Blazers, right? Those are
Yeah,
blazers.
Blazers,
Some boots.
and some of the clothing, which I can't really see what they wear on there.
And I was like really like waiting to like see like some Doc Martens, some expensive like work boot and stuff like that. And I only found one. Yeah. Well,
What?
also too, one thing I want to tell everybody in my Burlingtons, at least the two that we went first, um, they let employees in 30 minutes early to shop. I know they were employees and some were employee family members. So as soon as I walked in, there was already like a line of 5 or 6 people there with carts full. So
Already paying.
yeah, so I could only assume that they found all the high end Air Max. That's why I told my wife like if there was an Air Max 97 or any like good looking Air Max shoe, it's gone. Yeah.
The back door from Jake. That's what he said.
Yes. And when we were calling everybody, they said 9:30, and they did open their doors at 9. So
Man.
we're like blowing people off.
Tricksters.
Yeah. Which I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Next time, I'll be a Burlington employee as well.
Stevie D, what's up? Is in here. And following Vern, we have Smooth Sailing $5. B, what's the snack of the week?
Bro, I haven't gotten to the grocery.
What?
I'm really low on snacks. I'm just like finding some half bags of chips and stuff like that, random stuff. I am loaded with. My wife bought me a few boxes of some Haagen-Dazs ice cream though, also coated with almonds. So I've been
Ice cream snack of the week.
Yeah, so I guess smooth sailing. It's ice cream.
And keeping cool out there. Is it even hot or no?
Bro, it's raining cats and dog today. Like brutal.
95.
All right.
Yeah, it's hot out there. Ross Shallington in the house. Ross Shallington, did you go to Burlington?
Right.
We didn't see.
Almond, this guy know what's up.
I can tell B's face kind of pale. My boy needs those Chips Ahoy stat. Exactly.
I'm telling you, of that or some sun, because the sun's been hiding all like week.
Ross Shallington, lines are too long.
Oh no.
Oh man, let me see. Let me go back on here. I'm gonna see if there's anybody else that tagged me on anything. Any questions about Burlington for the people that did open or didn't open?
Man, I feel like it's one of those shows that half of the viewers are hurting and half of the viewers are celebrating.
That is true. Half are excited, half are not. Let's see. We didn't get too many other finds. If we did, we'll have them for the Wednesday live show, so we can talk about those. Let me see. I missed my power up trail mix snacks from Ross. Let me see. Let me go back from here. And I think there was something. I think El Paso that they're trying to get us to stay closed. Oh yeah.
Haruna, me and my wife went to 5 Burlingtons when they opened the first day, and that's where we've had most of our success. But we tried to go to others Burlington after that. Then the lines were unbearable already after 11 a.m. Lines were beyond like any fines. I did go back, Glenn, to the Burlington where my wife hid Superflies, and they're not there. But I'm just glad they're size 7, so I'm about to look for them on eBay and see who got it.
All right, let me go back on here. We did get some questions on here. I'll be out when I can, but not going. Besides some of the random highlights, mostly cards full of Air Force One boots and tailwinds. Away for another month till this closes. So Stevie D not going anywhere, staying put. Who is also not going anywhere? Not because it's closed, but you just don't want to go out yet. Talk
Mhm.
to me in the chat. Let me see. Brian Oakbrook. Nice. Haven't talked to Oakbrook in a
I
while.
know. Gotta get some Portillo's hot dog and that chocolate cake shake.
His boy's ready. Chicago.
And that really thick chocolate cake shake, man.
It's gonna be crazy when it open up for sure. I think. I mean, yeah, Chicago area, California. When everybody opens up, it's gonna be complete mayhem. All right, let me see more questions come in. Any word on Marshall's update? Well, Marshall's is open for us. Marshall's, I think, opened before Burlington and Ross. It just depends.
Marshall's have been close for us, and so is Ross.
Okay, so Marshall's hasn't opened for you then. Not yet. Okay, next one. What do you think about the Nike Lunar Control Vapor 2 golf shoes? I would definitely pick them up. And they were what, 24?
Yeah, extra. Yeah.
So that'd be at 1250 plus
Yeah,
tax.
at 25, I picked up all like the top end golf, like the vapor controls, on good sizes. I'd pick them up, even
But
without.
even the other ones that might not be the best, if you're still flipping for like 60, 65, and you're
Yeah,
still making like 25 profit, which I wouldn't mind. I mean, from a
yeah,
$12.
yeah. I mean, if you did it right, it's easy 200% ROI on all the finds that you got recently. The only argument really is if it's cheap enough, is it good enough to sell? So, right? Because everything was cheap, right? Everything was cheap. Uh, I have vowed to never buy Four Savages ever again. So I don't care how cheap they get. So it's just I've been scarred with those stuff.
That's what Mr. Eric says for those savage forces, those. Yeah, those will be there. Can you talk about North Star Hustle? Can you talk about ASP and ROI that you guys shoot for? Has COVID changed anything with regard to your business model? That's a great question. Two great questions. Because me and the B have been talking about this pretty much for the last like 2 months. Because I am thinking about maybe some things that will have to change because of this, but I'm mostly thinking about it for like the Nike aspect, not for Nike outlet finds, not really for the Burlington. I think with half off with the Burlington stuff, if you have the deep capital and you're willing to wait, then you could pick up all Nike if you wanted to and wait it out and make your money on that. And more than likely, you're definitely going to make more than. Well, you said 200% ROI, which can definitely happen on a lot of these, but even 80 to 100% ROI on some of the great stuff, you can definitely do that. So one of my examples would be, I did find like the Air Max Plus Sunset. They were super small. They're like a 4.5, but I did sell them on GOAT, and I think I sold them for like 110. So with the half off, how much did I pay for those? Let me check. I think I had them on the kind of thing. I got them for.
Right.
They were 39, so I got them for 21.64. So they were 19.99 plus tax. So that kind of stuff you would pick up. Also the legacies I picked up. Some of the boots. The boots I only found one pair of boots, but I did sell them for 110. I probably could have gone a little bit higher, but I'd sell them for 110, and I got them for 30. So yeah, you're making quite a bit on those. At least the great finds, you're gonna triple your money on those.
Right.
The other stuff, long-term hold probably, but if you have the capital and it is cheap, then totally your call if you want to wait on that. Now, Nike outlet aspect, ROI, that's what I'm really kind of thinking, because complete with box changes everything. And we have noticed way more people buying that kind of stuff, brand new with box. The thing is, yeah, can you get it cheap enough? And is it worth it? Like if you're buying 720s and every outlet is loaded with 720s. And even right now, when our boy Relentless Resell, if you follow him, he went to the outlet. 720s were 134 minus 30. I mean, that's way too much still. So depends on what it is and what you're getting the price for. I mean, you'd have to wait for that to go down to what's the most you would pay for the 720s. Because I struggled to move even some like 55, 50, 60.
Most will be 60 for black and white. Those two solid colorways. The rest would be has to be around 50, because I even had them, the other colors for 100 plus shipping. Some were 100 shipped. They weren't really that hot, just because when the stores were open, people had access to that. So every outlet had it. And even Foot Locker, Finish Line, they had them there, and they were on sale there too.
Mm.
So so that that's really, well, the goal is really to find the least flooded items, right? In a perfect world, the most desirable shoes in the least flood market, like me and Glenn. A perfect example, like Air Max 97s, Air Max Plus, uh, Air Max 98s, 95s, uh,
Vapor Max.
yeah, Vapor Max stuff, and then I think really the sweet spot that we've been talking about is that 100 to 150 range. Uh, so it's just a matter of how cheap can you get them before the consumer eat them up, right? Because in our area, any 97s that go sub 100 really don't last, because
Yeah.
people just buy them, and they rock them. So, uh, so that's kind of like the struggle there, and just hope for the best if they have more in the back, and they find it and they mark it down. So I think, you know did the question there, did COVID-19 change anything? I think yes, and especially with me and Glenn's conversation, it did change a lot of our focus more on it. I think we have more clearer buying criteria now, um, that we've seen what moved and what didn't move, and beyond that, really, is at the end of the day, like, how do you want your store to look like, right? That's like the question that we don't really ask ourselves, because if you want to make money, now that you're a reseller, you can make money on anything, really, if you think about it. And there's so many ways to make money reselling. But the thing is, really finding that kind of that sweet spot of, are you happy and enjoying making money doing this? So with me and Glenn, we talk about, like, man, it just would look so great if I have Nikes all the way and with boxes, and all you have to do is cut out those 1092 USPS box and slide them in. They just look so perfect when you're shipping them out. Everything's like 2 to 3 pounds, and it's just a lot more streamlined process. I think that's where I personally am trying to getting that ASP at least 100, especially with the athletic shoes, because that's where the fees go away.
Yeah, definitely. So you froze, but you came back. Well, we definitely heard you. So the whole thing. But you are back. I do agree though with Flip the Script that 270 is way better than 720. 720s just did not sell well. That's why the outlets are loaded with them right now. That was just one of the examples because that's the ones that I did see in the video with people going at the outlets and they just were not a great price, even adding on the extra 30, things like that. Um, Texas Pete, appreciate that. Hit that like button. And we have over 100 something people watching. So just a nice little thumbs up. That's all you got to do, real quick. The thing I want to talk about with the Nike Outlet thing is same thing that you said. It depends what you want to pick up, how you want your store to be, and picking up anything that you want to sell over $100. You want to eliminate those fees, or you can take another route and get a little mix of the over 100 and the cheaper stuff, but also know the cheaper stuff. Hey, maybe not the best of money coming from it, but if you're moving massive volume, then all that's going to add up. At the same time, making sure that you're putting in all the work to ship out all of these items. And we know some people that do extremely high ROI, ship out 10 items, but maybe you're making 70 to 90 bucks a pair. I mean, that's a kind of like overly a perfect world, but
Mm-hmm.
we have seen it, especially especially during Q4 time.
Right.
You're making like 50, 60, 70 bucks a pair.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's like, man, you're moving a decent amount. All that adds up quick. If you're moving smaller items, you keep them coming. It is
Right.
going to add up, but you're also shipping out. You're putting a lot of manpower into shipping all that stuff out over and over again. But that's why everyone has their own business model. Let me go back on here. We need to get what big time with super bulk buying. I haven't even done any videos on any of the bulk buying stuff, but I am definitely going to, since apparently trending videos are people with somewhat hype stuff and making money off of 6 to 8 months. I'm not down to making like, because we can make that money in a month or two, and waiting 6 to 8 months. I mean,
Right.
I think it's a cool bonus extra money when you have the capital to do it, but to
Right.
keep that cash flow coming in,
Mhm.
I think you can kill it. Burlington, Nike Outlet, and more for things like that. Let me see. Would you do some shoe reviews from the shoes you find? Well,
That's
most of them I'm selling, but we
right.
we kind of tough. Let's see. I'm sure Glenn took his time and planned very carefully and was patient. Yeah, and I started off with like not a lot of money to even invest in that kind of stuff. So it's kind of like a little bit I could put on the side for the bulk stuff, and then slowly like kept building up. It's already been like when was the first one that I really did? It's already been like 2 years, probably two
Black
or 3 years. Like
Black Cement threes was like, and then you think you ordered like what, 6 pairs, something like that,
yeah, Black Cement 3. I think I
or
ordered like 2 or 3 pairs.
Concord 11s. I think that's what we
Oh yeah, Concord 11s, and then kind of
with
started to go from there.
Kansas City.
How do you feel about hype SB drops, and who's ready for that L right after Sneaker Finds 12?
I'm ready for some wins because I didn't get the LeBrons intentionally for this.
And you're ready for some ice cream.
Oh, Ben, that will, dude. If I'm getting Ben and Jerry's, I'm definitely buying at least 5 flavors.
El Gronk would be nice if Nike would open Memorial Day weekend.
I think that's where they're trying to shoot for, at least in the states that are open, right? Because we used to have other states that are kind of like locked down, and also for, I mean, man, Mike, Marshalls and TJ Maxx in my area, please open now.
Goat, StockX, and SneakerCon are safer, at least my opinion. eBay, I've always felt sketchy when you get into higher amounts, just my opinion.
For sure, for sure. I mean, you really don't want to deal with any returns with the high end stuff.
Yeah, especially if you're selling, I don't know, Jordan 1s
Yeah,
and
yeah. Somebody tries it on and don't like it and comes back with a crease already.
yeah, you don't want any of that stuff. See, SB is gonna go going up since Nike sent them 2 small boutiques and most of them closed from Jake. Yeah, the SB dunks and period, they're gonna keep going up. I'm praying to get the Ben and Jerry's Truth to Kill. What do you think is better, Ultra Boost 19 or 20?
I don't think any.
This guy
Or
just
or
let's see, smooth sailing and flip my Ross, Burlington and Marshalls finds to buy most of the big time Nike new hype releases works for me. Very nice. Feel like dunks and SBs are new short term hold. If you see the trend, other SBs they would show up rather quickly. Strains loves over 1K. Kentucky and Syracuse over 300. What are your thoughts on Travis 270 reacts?
trash.
I remember we saw those. Those are hideous, but no doubt they're gonna sell
Total
out
toilet
and they're gonna
water.
be hyped. Everything.
Yep.
So yeah, I heard the little birdie Memorial Weekend as well. Better camp out the night before. Slip the manager 100 in the envelope.
Well, I mean, you might have to in those other big cities.
Let's see, with a box and 100 plus. You guys sell it on Goat or eBay?
Both, and stock eggs
Yeah,
and
I would just cross list on all three, unless the StockX one is too cheap. I've noticed. I mean, there was one. I forgot what the fine was, and the StockX one was like at 79, and there was like 3 people undercutting each other. And Goat was still good, and then eBay, I would just still list
I
higher.
still sell at StockX because it's just another opportunity of a platform that you can sell it on. I did have a lot of the LeBron John Elliott's. There were like 80, 90 on StockX, and then I just listed them for 120, and I bought them at the last day the Nike outlet was open.
Mm.
So I did get them for 55 after all the discounts, and then they were selling within. Now they started selling starting last week. So if you think about it, 2 months wait, to make $30 more. is so much better than letting that go of that quick. So so I still list them because it, especially StockX, it's so easy to list there too.
What do you think about the Stussy, the Spiridon, Black and Fossil? We did talk about that one on the Wednesday live show.
I tried. I mean,
Yeah.
tried like the, was that the fossil colorway, the bone colorway,
Hmm.
for like
Hmm.
400 already. It seems like they were so limited. It seems like I think it only dropped on their website and Nike.
And here's the thing that we talked about. Right now, people have money. They're even unemployment, they're making more money. People are also bored at home. People are just buying random stuff right now. So even that's why people say, like, if you have a flooded cart of Burlington stuff, that's why we said too, if you're out there listing stuff and getting it on eBay and all that before other stores even open, I guarantee you're going to make pretty good money because there's not, the competition isn't out there 100% like it was before.
Mhm.
So even then, yeah, definitely good. All right, I think we're good. We went over our hour and talking about the Burlington fines. We're going to add more on Wednesday and keep tagging me on stuff. We can bring all of that in for the Wednesday live show. And we'll also talk about the old, flooded fines. And then slowly, once we start opening more states, we'll get back into, our Hustler Hog and things like that, just like we normally did after we got hit with this thing, 2 months ago already. You know what? June's already coming up quick.
I know it's halfway already.
That's wild.
Man,
So, all right. Appreciate it, guys. Smooth Sailing, Q Kicks, Texas Pete, everybody that jumped on. And of course, with the super chat as well. And Smooth Sailing, Vern, Menace. So, see you guys on Wednesday. And also remember, Burlington video today. If you want to check out what I picked up, there's some good Air Max Plus
for
stuff.
sure. Hit that like button before you guys head out. Thank you.
All right. See you guys. Go out and get it.